Hello everyone, this is Boxing Unlimited here for you, and we're making this video, and the headline of this video is Usyk is beatable. The titles they're going for is for the WBA Super, WBC, and WBO titles. Um, we'll start by asking some certain questions. Will fatigue be an issue for Fury in this fight? Can Fury beat Usyk? Yes. Is Usyk beatable? Yes, he is. Everything depends on the style, because we always say in this channel that styles make fight. Who has a superior style wins the fight, no matter the kind of boxer you are, no matter the kind of skill you have. So we're going to be talking about this, and was asking, can Fury unsettle Usyk? Yes, he can if he comes with a style, a certain kind of style. And then what are we gonna say? In no particular order, we will tell you in a bit who will win and how Fury can unsettle Usyk and win the fight. If Fury attacks the body of Usyk continuously from the first round to the end of the round, it will unsettle Usyk. We've seen it happen in his fight against Chisora. We saw it happen against this fight with the cruiserweight title when he went against Bredricks. We've seen it happen there. Usyk can be unsettled, but you have to fight your fight. You have to come to the body. That is the only way to unsettle Usyk. You know, when you come to the body, you will see him draw back. And when he draws back, that is when you put pressure. You pressurize him. Fury didn't do it in his last fight with Usyk. He didn't take advantage. And he didn't fight as if he was fighting as if he was superior. He's not superior in boxing skills with Usyk. Usyk is a he's not called a cat for nothing. And I guess Fury should pay attention to that in this fight. Not allowing Usyk to throw his combinations by coming through the front foot is a weapon. Putting Usyk on the back foot is a weapon. You have to unsettle Usyk to beat him. You have to take out his rhythm to beat him. That's the only way you can beat Usyk. Usyk is a cat. He's very clever. You know, his upper body movement is designed in such a way that he will make you go back. That is how he pushes guys back. He comes with that Beatable and the bobbing and weaving, and before you know it, he comes inside. That is why it's important for Fury in this fight to use uppercuts. Uppercuts, so when he's coming with uppercut, left, right uppercut. Because the guy is 6'3" and Fury is 6'9". And Fury must measure and organize his space, the gap. Do not allow, if you create that gap, then you can stay on a longer, because it has a longer reach, and then attack and pressurize. The main thing for Fury here, if he wants to win this fight, is pressure on the inside, on the outside, by the side, and taking an angle where his right can go through the middle of Usyk, especially towards the solar plexus, towards the body. Once he attacks Usyk in the body, he goes back a little bit. And the Usyk can fight very well, can fight on the back foot, no doubt about that. But he can fight very well on the front foot. That is why he keeps saying, Fury, I will never leave you alone. Fury, I will never leave you alone, because he's going to come attacking at the end of the day. And how does he attack? Through that body movement, upper body movement. Eastern European has that movement. Move in this way, and then comes, and then go inside, and then on your body. And then for Fury to have a chance in this fight, must make Usyk fight on the back foot. No doubt about that. I will say that a couple of times before. And controlling the center of the ring, is very important for Usyk. Not allowing Usyk to come by the way of front foot is key to winning him. Controlling the center of the ring, disrupting the rhythm of Usyk, which is very, very, very hard to do. It's easier said than done. But Fury For him to have a chance of winning, he has to disrupt the rhythm of Usyk. How does he disrupt the rhythm? You attack the body, you push him, you push him back, you manhandle him. Fury needs all the arsenal he has in his every plan he has in arsenal to win this fight. No doubt about that. He needs a lot of things. He needs to do it. It's not like saying I'm gonna hurt you, I'm gonna hurt you. It's gonna be bloody, but he has to use it. He has to push Usyk back with his with the body with the advantage he has on the size, capitalize on that, and then attack Usyk. He has to be like the fight with second fight with Dante Wilder. No rest. Don't give Usyk a breathing space. Whether Fury is going to be able to do this is another question altogether. But what we're saying is that with this kind of system, if Fury fights in that way, he beats Usyk. And the question we're asking on the headline is whether Usyk is beatable. All we're telling you is how Fury can beat him because he's beatable. No boxer is unbeatable. You know, we've seen it over the years. We saw Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Evander Holyfield. You know, a whole lot of boxers, you know. The only person that went off without being beaten is Floyd Mayweather, Kazagi, and the rest of other people, you know. But you have to look at the opponents they had, whether they docked some opponents. But that is not the question we're asking today. The question for today is whether Usyk is beatable. And what we're saying is beatable. Pressure is not allowing Usyk to establish his jab because with that right jab, you know, he fakes it and come with that left, stronger, heavy left blow. We saw it in the first fight in round 9 when he spoiled everything for Fury. Fury has no way to win. If he clowns and plays around as he did in the first fight, it's going to be worse for him. He might be knocked out if he does that. He has to be serious. His work rate has to be above average. His work rate has to be above average. You know, his defense has to be stable. It has to be strong. No messing around. And he should not allow Usyk attack his body again. Because by attacking his body, he's taking his legs away. We saw it in the later rounds, you know. Usyk and Fury didn't have the leg to continue. Usyk was on him. And he should also know that Usyk fights on the second stanza from the second stanza of the fight when you're fatigued a little bit. You know, he has to take all this into consideration for him to win. These are selling points. We're opening his mind. I know that in a couple of hours now, they will get into the ring to fight. And that is why we're coming with this at this stage, you know. Once he's broken the rhythm of Usyk and puts Usyk on the back foot, Usyk cannot throw combinations again because that is his weapon. Combination is Usyk's weapon. So for Fury to have a chance, he has to counter all this and many more. And we always say that he who dares wins. Fury must pressure whenever he attacks and especially when he throws a body punch and see Usyk on the back foot, he must put pressure. He must pressurize. He must push. In fact, all we're saying is we're saying all this is not knowing what the system or the style Usyk is gonna come on with. But we know this is his style of fighting: peekaboo, bobbing and waving, and the upper body movement, which, you know, in most cases pushes you back. You know, it doesn't let you come in. Because the upper body movement, you know, we saw Madrinov against Crawford do that. We've seen fighters from the East, Eastern European fighters. They have a way of, you know, moving, bobbing, waving, and then sending you back. Usyk has his peekaboo style, which is, as we always said, it was developed by Kosamata and used by Plot Patterson, the first youngest heavyweight at 21, and then Tyson at 20. He uses this system. It's very difficult to stop them from coming inside. They can come inside you and make things happen, you know, push you back with that system. We said to beat Usyk, Fury has to set angles. Angles so that his right hand could land through the middle, to the solar plexus, to the jaw, to the head, anywhere, to the chest, anywhere. And then a left hook to the liver, which is very important, because as we've seen, we saw that in the Boer fight with Usyk. Usyk doesn't like body blows. He never did. We saw it in his fight against in the fight against Chisora as well. He doesn't like blows to come into the body. And we saw it again in the fight with Maurice Bredis, in their cruiserweight unification fight. We saw it there. Usyk doesn't fancy body blows, body punches, or punches to the stomach. So what you have to do is to settle him through that way. Go to the body constantly. And then Usyk, as we said before, Fury shouldn't allow Usyk to punch his body, throw punches to his body, because what he does is tire his leg towards the end of the fight on the second stanza. We saw it in the first fight. You can't make that kind of mistake anymore. If he does, he has himself to blame at the end of the day. And the question we're asking is, in all these things, is fatigue going to be a problem for Usyk, for Fury, sorry? And then the work rate of Fury, how is it going to be? You have to take all these things into consideration and know what you're doing, because Usyk is a proper technician, he's a moving boxer, he's not steady on any place, with his body movement, he can come into you without you knowing, and he can throw bombs on both hands. We saw his punches coming, he can fake you up and psych you out as well, But the question will do, the main important question in this fight, which if Fury answers it, he wins this fight, is whether fatigue is going to be a problem for him towards the end of the fight, because that is when Usyk fights more. But if he has attacked Usyk's body constantly, and if he attacks his body constantly and consistently, he wins this fight, because I think the body will be the place, the weak point of Usyk. Nobody has really tried his shin very well, but Fury did try it and check him in his first fight. He must try the chin of Usyk and come through the center and come through uppercuts, because you're the taller man. He's going to come in, he's going to come on the inside, because that's the only way to fight you. He can't fight you from the outside. You have to move him back, take the center of the ring, disrupt his plans and the rhythm of his plan for you to win. And I think we're done for the day. We say he who dares wins. And this left hook to the shin, this left hook to the body is the weapon for Fury to win. And then our time is up. We'll have to stop here in a bit. And we'll be with you after this fight tomorrow and tell you discuss the aftermath of the fight. Do have a nice day and God bless. And please do subscribe to our channel to make it grow. Thanks and God bless.